Did you just call my husband a cheat? You think I don't know your gist, or is it because I chose to keep quiet all this while? You useless husband snatcher. I will crush her daddy. I will burn down her fashion empire. I will show the public that she's nothing but a thief. Then finally I will get her arrested for life and I will take back every penny she made by stealing from me. Mommy, I will never in my life go back to Desmond. Over my dead body. Do not ever bring remarriage up, or else I will tell my security to keep you out of my house forever. I want you to use everything my father taught you to go find out more about Ada Eze and how she was able to steal from me and my brand for years. Then we will crush her. Wait, are you serious? Did you actually make her run out of your office? Chioma, you're mean, oh. See me thinking I was even the mean girl in our friend group. Ada, you know, I actually don't have the time and energy for nonsense. I have always known Funmi is a crazy person, but I just kept quiet for years because of your friendship with her. If you knew she was crazy, you should have told me as soon as you found out. That woman is literally so dangerous. Just like how you should have told me you were my husband's ex. How did you? Okay, I'm sorry I should have said something about being an ex to Kunle, but by the time I found out you were already head over heels for him, I didn't want to be the one who ruined your happiness at the moment. Ada Eze, don't you think it would have been better for you to ruin my happiness at the moment than secure my joy in the future by telling me you dated a psychopath who only cares about you even after over 10 years? Ada Eze, for years I have endured emotional and psychological abuse. Kunle reminds me daily about how I could never be you, and for years I kept wondering why until Funmi helped me see why. Chioma, I am sorry. I really wanted to tell you Kunle was a terrible man, but you were so in love. I could barely even get a moment with you because he kept taking you across the world on his private jet. That is just a ridiculous excuse, Ada, and you know it. You just did not want to get your hands messy. You have always been the unproblematic one. You don't mind being neutral even if your best friend is involved. You know what is even more painful? The fact that I even had to find out from someone else. So you have been happily married for years and deep down, you knew I was suffering and you never said anything. I do not want your apology, Ada. Your apology won't magically pop out a time machine. Sometimes I even wonder, am I really your friend, or am I just someone you need because I am on your level? Chioma, you are my best friend. I honestly did not want to hurt you. I thought about speaking many times, but you seemed so happy whenever you talked about Kunle. I thought he had changed. Sometimes I even felt like if I brought it up, it would look like I was crazy and after your joy. Well, he has not changed, Ada. Kunle and his entire family remind me daily of how much of a failure I am. You should not have to go through all of that. Have you considered getting a divorce? Not everything is a fairy tale, Ada. If it was that simple, I would have left Kunle years ago. I do not want to continue this conversation anymore. Maybe I will stop by your house later so we can talk about it more. Sorry it took so long for my personal assistant to schedule our meeting. My schedule can get a bit overwhelming sometimes.
That's totally fine. Hope you have some free time now.
I really wish I had this free time you speak about. I am still busy trying to monitor the pre-sales for my fashion collection.
That's true. I actually looked through your newly released collection. I loved how you were able to add Anita Mayo on your new collection, and the details on the dresses were different. It stood out from what I normally would see other designers make.
Wow, that is the first time in a long time I have actually heard such a compliment come from a man. You mean you went through my collection and you think it's amazing?
Yes, Miss Chioma, your collection is actually something else. I would really love to see more of your work.
Wow, an investor businessman who also loves women's fashion. That's rare.
It's actually not as rare as your beauty and your talent. Could we maybe meet once you're done with work? Just to see more of what you do, because I am intrigued.
I am married, Jonathan. Remember, this is just a business conversation.
So married people can't have friends? Married people can't hang out? We are just hanging out.
I just don't really think it's a good idea. I have never been the type to mix up business with friendship.
I totally understand, and I am not trying to complicate things. You know what? Let me have your number. Whenever you need someone to talk to, I will make myself more than available.
Jonathan, it's your boldness for me. So are you saying if I pick up the phone by 2 a.m. to ring you and say I need someone to talk to, you will abandon all your business projects and come running to my aid?
Yes, I will leave whatever I am doing. And that's even bare minimum because you deserve so much more. With your beauty and talent, what man wouldn't travel the world?
Here is my number. My PA will see you out. I have an urgent meeting to get to now. Good morning, Chidinma. You are finally awake. I checked the fridge this morning and saw how empty it is, so I decided to call in a few international chefs. Now, don't be shy. You can have whatever you like. The chefs will be here every day to prepare our meals starting from today. Are you not excited? Chizara, are you sure you are the second winner of the mentorship program? Where did you get the money to afford all this? Is that a lobster? Are those chefs? What is going on? You are very adorable, and I think I'm starting to like you. Yes, I'm the second winner of the program. I even wanted to get 6 maids, but Samson thought it would freak you out. Chizara, at this point, you do not need to be in this program. You are rich. You even have a handyman with you that follows you everywhere you go. Meanwhile, Ada Eze had to pay for my security. Okay, first of all, his name is Samson, and he is just my driver. Your driver? And he is built like he can blow anybody with a single slap. Samson is literally the most gentle man you could ever find out there. He would never hurt a fly. Look, we need to leave the house now. We have to get to Madame Adaize's fashion house on time. Every morning, we have to help customers fit their dresses. So let's quickly finish up our breakfast. I hate arriving late.
All that skincare, and yet your brand is still second in the game. I spend so much money and look at you. A waste!
Honestly, Kunle, I do not even have the mental strength for you tonight. The bed is right over there. If you have nothing better to do, then go and sleep. Why must you do this every single night?
See who is complaining about mental strength. You that cannot even think of a way to make sure that all the money I am spending shows on a global scale. You are still dilly-dallying around with Lagos designers. I will leave this sorry excuse of a marriage if not for my reputation. I cannot even bear to look at you. You constantly remind me of how much I settled for less every single day of my life.
Kunle, what happened to you? How did you become so dark and so vile? You were never like this. You're causing me so much pain. Can you not see how much I am holding up?
Shut up with your village crocodile tears. You are failing in your business and you're also failing to become a mother. When you are done with the fake tears, go and sleep in the guest room.
I'm sorry for calling so late. What was I even thinking? Let us talk tomorrow.
Wait, Chioma, it is not too late for me. I meant every word I said back at your office yesterday. Or have you forgotten what I said? Chioma, even if it is 2 a.m., my line would always be available. So what's up?
I just feel very alone. I feel like I'm carrying so much and I have no one around me anymore. It honestly feels like I have nobody around me anymore. In just 1 week, I have become unsure of the relationship I have with my best friend. As if that was not even enough. I stood up to some crazy lady I had tolerated for years, and then she says something about my marriage and my best friend that I never knew about. Jonathan, I have been bottling up so much for years and years, and now I feel so alone. Every single day of my life, it is like I have no peace, and it is all because of my husband and a choice of friendship.
This is a lot, Chioma, and you are honestly such a strong woman. How could your husband make you go through so much? You are the Chioma. Does he know that? I'm sorry for how much you are going through right now. I really don't like how you are sounding on the call. Have you been crying?
Is it really that obvious?
You sound so different from the last time you met. You know what? Why don't we go somewhere tomorrow evening and talk about everything properly? Let me treat you to a fancy dinner. Or what do you think?
I don't know, Jonathan. I do not think it is a good idea to go out to a restaurant with a man. It might give off cheating vibes to my husband and cause a lot of problems for me.
Chioma hanging out with a friend is not cheating. We are literally meeting in an open restaurant. Why are you so bothered about what he thinks, even with everything he has done tonight to make you sound like this?
I don't know. I am just worried about him making such a big deal out of our friendship.
Chioma, if that is the case, then I will personally pay for the entire restaurant, just so I can see you.
The entire restaurant? Jonathan, is that not a lot?
Chioma, would you rather I rent a jet instead? So are you saying yes?
Yes. Seriously though, thank you for taking me out tonight, Jonathan. I actually feel a whole lot better. But did you rent the entire restaurant just for me?
I honestly wanted to do more, but a lot of places were booked for wedding proposals. I will still rent either ways, but I have never been the guy to come in between two lovebirds. You deserve this, Chioma.
It has been such a long time. I actually felt peace and did not see the need to pretend anymore. Thank you, Jonathan. I guess hanging out is not so bad after all.
I almost got blinded for a second.
By what?
By your beauty. You look really amazing, Chioma, and it hurts me when your husband cannot see it.
You know, for a second, I actually forgot.
You forgot? Chioma, you are literally one of the most beautiful and talented designers that I know.
The most? Are you sure you're not just trying to hype me up?
I am actually serious. I even feel you are better than Adaeze. Chioma, look. I believe no other designs are as good as yours in the fashion industry, and I really feel you could do more with the right support system. I would love to invest $50 million in your business, Chioma. I really believe that you are going to dominate the space with the right people around you.
$50 million? That is a lot of money.
$50 million is nothing when it comes to you. Can I be honest with you, Chioma?
I am listening.
I actually really like you, Chioma. You are really beautiful and talented, Chioma. I would love to be your support system.
But Jonathan, you know I am married.
And so what, Chioma? You told me about how your husband does not appreciate you for who you are, how he does not see you. I see you, Chioma, and I want to help you see yourself. Let me be the man your husband has failed to become.
I'm sorry, but I can't. You are a good man, Jonathan, but I am married. Kunle might be crazy, but two wrongs can never make a right. I would like for you to stop contacting me now, except if it is business related.
Mommy, what is wrong? For 2 days now, you have not been your usual self. Talk to me. What is going on? I did not travel all the way from Canada to consistently watch you get lost in thought.
Is it really that obvious?
Yes, Mom. Normally, when we're in the car, you are either ranting about a new dress or some customer you have to deal with, or even forcing me to take pictures for your gram.
Forcing you? Junior, don't start trolling my Instagram. My followers love seeing you and your baby brother.
Your followers won't let me have peace. Why do they keep storming my page asking if I'm single?
Well, are you single? You're always running away from any kind of relationship conversation.
Why won't I run when everybody wants to date me because of who my mother is? I will keep running so I can have peace. I see what you are doing. You are trying to avoid the conversation. Leave me and women alone for now, Mom. When God brings a woman for me, I am very sure it won't be through social media. Now, what has been on your mind, Mom?
I just feel like a really terrible person, Junior. I keep thinking and wishing that I could actually go back in time and change some decisions I made out of fear.
How do you mean?
I don't think I have ever told you this, but you know my friend Chioma? I actually used to date her husband. I was with him for 3 years before I realized he was crazy and I had to leave.
Wait, Mr. Kunle was your ex? That zillionaire?
No matter how much my brand grew, it was never enough for Kunle. With time, he started comparing me to international designers. He even wanted to control every single thing I did with my brand.
So how did you later leave him? Wow, Mom, this is like some sweet inside gist you are giving me. Does Dad know?
Of course your dad knows. He was there to comfort me when Kunle went mad. When I finally summoned up the courage to leave Kunle and return every single thing he had gotten for me, Kunle went haywire. He destroyed the brand I had been building from scratch while dating him. Kunle burned down the shop he had built for me. I was literally reduced to nothing. Everything I thought I owned became nothing overnight. I had to start from ground zero.
Wow, Mom, you have literally gone through so much. How did you come back from all of that? But is that why you have been lost in thought?
Honestly, I don't even know how I was able to come back from that. It was God and your dad that helped me get out of that mess. Your father worked 3 jobs and gave me his salary as capital to build back my brand. But that is not even the issue now. When I started gaining back my popularity and getting back on my feet, I met Chioma and we became really good friends. Chioma always ranted about how much her man took care of her. But it was later on I found out that this same man who Chioma always ranted about was the same Kunle that had caused me so much pain. I wanted to warn her, but she was so in love and it felt like I could not do anything.
This is a whole lot to take in. So what is the issue now? Why is this bothering you so much? Hope you ended up telling her.
No, I did not. And not only that, but Chioma found out about it in a very wrong way. Now I just feel so terrible. I feel like our friendship is over. Chioma would not even let me apologize over the call. I feel like I am the worst person to ever exist.
Mom, you are far from the worst person to ever exist. You have done so much for humanity and for me. But I feel like calling Chioma over the phone was a wrong move. You need to see her face to face and talk about it.
And if Mr. Kunle is that terrible, then you need to think of a way to get your friend out of that marriage. I hope he does not physically abuse her.
Kunle just has a loud mouth. He never raised his hands on me.
I'll stop overthinking, Mom. I came back from Canada to spend time with you and Dad. I missed you so much that I even agreed to follow you to work. If you keep spacing out, I might go back home.
How is it possible that this same Adaze, a criminal, designed this dress from scratch? And she did it in only 3 days. It is impossible. You really did a good work with the beading on the dress, Chidinma. I will finish it up tonight once I get home, but I am leaving soon to see a friend, so you will need to help me drop this at my place with my son. Thank you, Madam Adaeze. Chiza, I am so sorry I have not been able to give you a proper onboarding process. You came in during our bridal week month and there are a lot of orders. It is no problem at all. Chidinma has been doing a good job with showing me how things work around here. She has even told me the both of you are working on a collection together. Yes, we are going to make the collection a bridal one, and we are thinking of calling it Aso Ebi Extravaganza. You came in a bit late, so I could not add you into the collection. But you can still help Chidinma sort out quality materials for the event. Also, immediately after the fashion collection event, I will give you a proper tour around the office and my brand. And like I told Chidinma when she just arrived, I want you to see me as a friend, Zara. I know I am to be your mentor, but I want us to have a very good relationship. You can lose the formalities. I told you. Madame Adeze designs all her pieces herself. I only just beaded the dress. Do you believe me now?
So I will let my mother know that you dropped off the dress. I did not get your name, by the way.
I am Chidinma. What about you?
Call me Junior. I noticed since you came in, you have been staring at the portrait that's in front of you. Are you familiar with the quote?
Actually, yes, I am. I never knew Madame Adeze listens to podcasts.
My mother might be one of the leading designers, but trust me, she is not a very good listener when it comes to podcasts. She says it drains her designer energy away. I was the one that actually hung it up there.
Really? So you listen to the Gen Z motivator on Instagram as well? I listen to him as well. In fact, I think I have literally played all his episodes. He is my favorite speaker.
Wow. You are like the first person my mom is mentoring that sounds like they have a life.
What do you mean?
I mean, you actually have a hobby outside designs.
I am very sure you are exaggerating. I love making designs, but Gen Z Motivator actually helped me get through my lowest moments with his episodes.
Lowest moments, you do not look like you have been low at any point.
Don't let all this denim attire and makeup fool you. Life was not always good to me, and when things were really bad, his podcast kept me sane. But it is all in the past now.
If you don't mind, I would really love to know about this past and how his podcast helped you get through it.
It is such a long story and I might bore you.
If you really think it will bore me that much, then why don't we eat over it? Food tends to spice up conversations.
Are you seriously going through the corners to get me to go on a date with you?
I am just really surprised about the fact that you design and still listen to the Gen Z motivator. I am actually quite intrigued. So yes, I want to know you more, so I guess you could call it a date.
As long as it will not be a one-sided conversation. I need to get going now. My housemate is not familiar with the whole mentorship program, so I still need to put her through.
Let me drive you home.
Samson, something is not right here. I went to Adaeze's fashion house today. Guess what I saw?
What did you see, Madam Zara?
I saw this Adaeze drawing multiple designs from the beginning herself. I monitored her movements and I saw how she worked. She had no stolen designs. I even found a way to go through her payment receipts. People actually love her. This woman literally has customers from all over the world with no hint of anything bad. It just does not make sense. I traveled all the way from Russia. I changed the mentorship wins because I was very sure she was the criminal I was looking for. But now I find out she is actually a good designer.
I also did my findings, Madam Zara, and I saw no single loophole in her business. I gained access into all her social media accounts and I found nothing that pointed back to her stealing from you. I checked her family as well. There were no traces of fraud. From what I checked, Adeze is actually just a mother and a wife who loves helping people.
But somebody has been stealing from me in this same Lagos. If Adeze is not the criminal we are looking for, then we must find who it is. Please spread your wings this time. Look through all the top designers of Lagos and find out which of them has been confidently taken from me.
Yes, Madam Zara. I will get back to you with a report soon. But in the meantime, what will you be doing while we are here?
I am beginning to be fond of that girl called Chidinma. That girl won the mentorship program fair and square. But when I checked her work, I saw that at her level she should be teaching others. I want to know her and find out why she is still at the bottom.
This is quite unlike you, Madam Zara.
Oh, come on, Samson. I can like people and I think I like this particular one from Lagos. I will tag along with her.
All right then.
Do you have any idea how much I spent buying every single seat in that restaurant? And yet, you could not even get a simple kiss from her. You had one job.
I am sorry, Madam Funmi. If you give me a few more weeks, I can make it happen.
Will you shut up? Do you think you have all the time in the world? Don't you know I locked up the real Jonathan? So you really think you have the luxury of time? Or is it because I did not tell you that the real Jonathan is being held down by my men so you could impersonate him properly? What do you think will happen when his wife notices that her husband has not returned from his trip to Lagos? The police will interfere, you fool! Even though I dressed you up and paid you a huge sum of money, you still could not woo her. All these muscles on your body is just a big waste.
Please just give me one more week, Madam Funmi.
No! You are done. You have wasted a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now you will return to the slums. The billions of naira I have spent on your head cannot go to waste. I will have John fabricate these pictures and make it look like you kissed her. Oh, and once you leave my office, make sure you drop the keys to the apartment and the car. Take off every single designer cloth I bought for you. Now get out! If I hear about our business elsewhere, I will wipe you out of Lagos. These pictures are all fake. I never kissed Jonathan. Shut up! You are a big liar. This is the reason why you have failed to have children. You have been cheating.
Oh, so you even know his name?
Why will she not know his name? She has been spending her evenings with him and has brought a big disgrace to our family name. Who gave you these pictures? Jonathan is an investor who reached out to me about partnering with my brand. I have not been cheating. Is it not this same rubbish business I warned my son about? But he kept arguing, and now, look! You are the worst mistake my son has ever made. You fail at being a proper wife, and now you have brought that failure into my family. Those pictures were sent to me during our family vacation. Look, I do not know who sent you these fabricated pictures, but I would never cheat on Kunle. These are fake. Jonathan is just an investor in my company.
Chidinma, if not for my mother, I would have thrown out your bags right now. How can the pictures be fake when we also saw videos and we heard recordings of your conversations? Look, we are getting a divorce immediately. And I am removing every single investment of mine from that brand of yours. Then I want you out of my house.
I am very proud of you, my dear son. You have finally summoned the courage to do what we have all been telling you to do for years. Kunle, please. In our 10 years of marriage, I have never looked at another man. I have only pushed myself so I can be better for you. Please, just listen to me. I am being framed. Shut up! You this good-for-nothing gold digger. We have tolerated you long enough. My son does not want you anymore, so leave and return every single dime he has spent on you. Kunle, even if you want a divorce, this brand belongs to me. I have worked so hard for it. People already know my name.
People already know your name? But do they know you cheated on your loving husband? Look, woman, you will sign the divorce papers once I get back from seeing my lawyer. Then you will leave this house. And do not even think about getting any funny ideas. Once you sign the papers, you will also sign off ownership of your business to my mother. Then you will publicly announce her as the new CEO. And if you do not do it, then I will show the world how big of a cheat you are.
Please, Kunle, do not do this. Please, at least allow me to explain.
Mommy, I am leaving for my lawyer right away to get the divorce papers.
You are doing very well, my son. I will take the good news to your brothers. What did I ever do to deserve this? Madam Ada Eze specifically said we should get blue fabrics and not red. The both of you just love playing it safe. Red is the way to go for a proper collection. And by the way, don't you like the denim wear? I actually really do. I cannot believe you made them yourself. Of course I did. In fact, this particular piece we are wearing has not been released to the public yet. I designed them in 3 colors, which are red, blue, and black. Wow, Zara, then we should not be wearing them if they have not been released. That is not how my brand works. I do not play it safe with fashion, Chidinma. I see. In fact, this is how I actually build my brand. Before I release any piece, I wear them out to public spaces, and once it gets enough buzz, then I drop the items for sale. Wait, you do that here? How come nobody has stolen your work? Nobody dares take my work where I come from. Wait, actually someone has been stealing from me. And I don't know how this criminal does it. But back where I'm from, this person manages to get my pre-release designs. That sounds like the witch I know. Seriously? You know someone like that? Yes, I do. She's a very terrible woman who sabotaged me and my brand for years. It took the grace of God for me to get to where I am now. Hope you have dealt with her seriously. More like she dealt with me, for finding out even after all she did, I still pushed through. This woman I am talking about is powerful, Zara. How powerful could she be? See, I really hate design thieves. If I was the one she dared to steal from, I would have dragged her. I would deal with her so bad that she will never recover. This Zara woman, are you sure you came from Abuja? Because the amount of boldness and threats you give daily reminds me of all those Russian mafias from the movies. I might just be a Russian mafia's daughter at this point. If that is what it is going to take to deal with thieves. Chidinma, you should not let people just take from you. Oh yeah, calm down. Oh, great daughter of the Russian mafia. Let us pick up the materials. Remember, we still have to sort out the beads. Zara, we need to leave now, like right now. I did not know that witch would be here. Husband snatcher! Fashion thief! What did you come and do in this shop? Ada Eze is not here to save you, oh. Chidinma, who is this mad dog barking anyhow? You never told me you had strays running up and down in Lagos. And where did you get that outfit from, dog? Did you just call me a dog? Do you have any idea who I am? Yes, you are a dog. Why should I care about a stray dog like you? Oh, have you lost your owner? Now, dog, tell me where you got this black outfit you are putting on. You dare insult me, I will deal with you. I am not a pushover.
If I ever see you near me or Chidinma again, it will be worse than this.
You, this woman, how did you summon up the courage to challenge Funmi like that? Is that her name? That woman has some guts, oh. Is that what she does when she sees you? I do not even want to get into the details of that woman, but she is the wife of my ex-husband, and she has made my life a living hell on earth. Ex-husband, you were married. You need to tell me. Yes, I was married, but my ex-husband left me for another woman. He left me with 2 kids, all because of money. When I thought it was over, I started getting sabotaged by a woman in the fashion industry. Wait, the wife of your ex-husband is the same one that dared to walk up to you today? What you saw today is just a glimpse of what I go through whenever I see her. No, this is just too much, Chidinma. You should not allow such happen to you. What can I do, Zara? That woman is from a very powerful family. And when I say powerful, I mean mafia level. And besides, she is literally my past. My brand is massively growing again, and I am happy with where I am now. Are you sure you're not happy because of that young man you have been seeing recently? The young man has a name, and it is Junior. Look at you correcting me about your boyfriend's name. My apologies, oh great lover girl. He is not my boyfriend yet. We are just getting to know each other. Oh, please, Chidinma, you spend almost all your evenings with him. And once you get back from your date, you still hop on a call. You guys are married at this point. I am actually serious. We are just good friends, and it cannot go past that. Why can't you be more than friends? Do not tell me you still like your ex-husband. I can never go back to my ex-husband. He is married now. To tell you the truth, Junior has asked me to be in a relationship with him twice now, but I am worried about Madame Adaeze. His mom? Why would his mom have a problem with you guys? From what I have even seen, she really likes you, Chidinma. She likes me as a mentor, but becoming a daughter-in-law is a different ballgame. Wait, I do not even understand all of you in this Lagos anymore. So Madame Adaeze loves you as a mentee, but she will not approve of you dating her son? Does that even make sense? She is very protective of Junior because apparently he was adopted. He did not have a very good childhood. Look, enough about me and Junior. Let's finish sorting out these items.
My beautiful baby, how have you been? Why the long face? Is Desmond treating you well?
Daddy, I am not good at all. I got seriously disrespected today.
Disrespected? By who? Is it by Desmond? Should I call in my boys again?
No, Daddy. Desmond would not do such a thing. At least not after you showed him the consequences last time.
Then who would dare try such a thing? Tell me.
Daddy, it is some lady called Chizara. She is from Abuja and she is currently under Adaeze as the winner of her mentorship program.
Show me her picture right away.
Here, Father.
Wait, are you saying that this woman is here right now in Nigeria?
Yes, Daddy. And she had the guts to pull my hair today back at the fabric shop.
Funmi, stay very, very far away from this woman. Do not even go close to her.
What do you mean, Daddy? How can you say that? Daddy, this is unlike you. You have never allowed anybody trample on me like this. Am I not your favorite daughter again?
Look, Funmi, stay away from that woman. Her name is Zara Vaughn. She is a Russian. And worse, she comes from a very dangerous family.
And so what if she is a Russian dad? When has that ever stopped you from dealing with people who mess with me and our family? Daddy, are you really going to do nothing about this woman?
Shut up! Look here, Funmi, you do not know who you are messing with. That girl's father is my boss. In fact, all the wealth we have today is because of her father. That woman's father runs the entire mafia business in 4 continents. Did you hear what I just said? She is not to be messed with. Do not even let her father hear about you or you are finished. Look, if you have made her angry in any way, then you better leave as soon as you can to make peace.
So are you going to allow her father deal with me, Daddy?
Shut up, Funmi. You think this is a joke? I just said that if her father has heard about you, then you are finished.
So the person who has been stealing from my brand that is based all the way in Russia is this Funmilola Adeyemi.
Yes, Madam Zara. This is all the evidence.
Oh my God! I will make sure she regrets ever messing with me and Chidinma.
Chidinma, how is she related to your brand? Sorry for asking, Madam Zara.
You don't need to know. I found this same lady days ago wearing the denim collection that I am yet to release. I thought it was a coincidence, but now I see that she's nothing but a fashion thief. Samson, we are not going to waste any time apprehending her. We are bringing down this woman now. Call my father immediately and let him know we have found the criminal.
Yes, Madam Zara, I will do that right away. But I also got a notification from Funmi on your Instagram. She says she is sorry for her behavior at the fabric shop and would love to meet with you.
What? Why would that stealing witch want to meet with me?
She says she knows who you are and that you came to find out who has been stealing from you and she can help you take her down.
Does that woman have a mental problem or something? She is the one who has been stealing from me. What is she talking about?
I think she's just trying to use you, Madam Zara.
Use me? What are you talking about?
Think about it, Madam Zara. You met her recently. She probably tried to do something terrible to you but realized she cannot lay a finger on you, so instead she wants to manipulate you.
But why would she need to manipulate me?
While trying to find out who has been stealing from you, I discovered something interesting. Apparently, Funmi and Adaeze had a major fallout. Their friendship of over 5 years was ruined because Adaeze decided to take in Chidinma as a mentee. But that is not all. Funmi has been stealing from smaller designers. In fact, she even takes from global designers such as yourself. After the fallout, Funmi has been looking for any and every way to tear down Adaeze. In fact, she was even the one who sent the anonymous email claiming Adaeze stole from you with false evidence. She thought you would give Adaeze a global lawsuit that will cost her billions of dollars and make her company bankrupt. I am very sure she did not know about you or who your family is or think you would actually come down here. But now that she realizes you cannot be messed with, she is trying to use you as a pawn instead to get rid of Adaeze by making Adaeze look like the criminal you came for while Funmi appears to be the saint.
This woman is so evil. In fact, I am very pleased because finally I have seen someone who is worth my wrath. Do not call my father anymore because he will spoil the fun and make this game she wants to play end quickly. I am going to play along with whatever game she is playing. Then I will give her the biggest shock of her life. Samson, make sure you gather every single thing you know about all the crimes she has committed and compile it in a video for me. In the meantime, I am going to prepare for this unlikely meetup she has sent to me. Let's go, Samson. All right, I have honored your invitation. What is it that you want, witch? Look, I am really sorry about our last encounter. It was all just a big misunderstanding. I just cannot contain my anger when it comes to fashion thieves. You see, that woman you were with is a known fashion criminal. She has a blacklist on her head. Please forgive my outburst. And when I found out you were the Chizara, it made me angry the more because I know how hard you work on your designs. If you hang out with such, she might steal off your designs and send them off to Adaeze. Wait, you mean Chidinma is also a fashion thief? Yes, Zara. Look, I am very passionate about fashion and helping people. I hate when poor designers are stolen from, and this is why I am very serious about taking down Adaeze. She has stolen from so many people, including you. We can work together to deal with her. So you want me to team up with you to bring down Adaeze? Yes. We can work together to bring her down for good. We are more than capable to do the job. All right, so what is your plan? I was thinking we expose her during the live stream of her fashion show. And what do you mean by expose? You have evidence she is the criminal? Yes, my boys have compiled documents to back this up. In fact, they even have enough proof for you to sue her. I was thinking you file a $1 billion lawsuit against her that will immediately make her lose public favor, brand deals, and partnerships. Then we can eventually get her arrested.
Please, Chidinma, at least for the sake of our kids, I promise to leave Funmi so we can be happy again. Do you even hear yourself, Ada? You sound nothing like the woman I chose to marry. How can you insist so much on making your own son unhappy?
You wanted to be alone, so you are going to be alone for the rest of your life.